Good evening, Sweetwater Scouters. I am Ed Henderson, your District Committee Chairman for 2020-2021. I'm very pleased to be bringing you this edition of Program Preview. We have assembled 22 different presentations for tonight, and they are divided into 3 sessions. Cub Scout Program Preview, a general session for all leaders, and Scouts BSA Program Preview. Finally, we'll have a Cracker Barrel to end the evening. If you're a Cub leader, you may not be familiar with that term. In Scouting, a Cracker Barrel is a time to mix and mingle, so to speak, and there's always some kind of food involved. Tonight's Cracker Barrel will be Bring Your Own Snack, and we hope you'll stick around for a while and chat with other leaders. So before we get started, I just wanted to let you know how it will all work. In a moment, I will open up the breakout room. You will all see the message inviting you to the room, but Cub leaders need to stay put right here because I will also start the Cub Scouts program preview at the same time. When the Cub presentations are done, I will close the breakout room and everyone will come right back here for the general session for all programs. At the end of the general session, I will again open up the breakout room and you will all see the invitation. This time it's just for Cub Scout leaders because I will also start the Scouts BSA program preview at the same time. So, you may be wondering what the purpose is for the breakout room. Well, in the breakout room, you'll find district volunteers, event chairs, and scouting professionals ready to help you and answer any questions you may have. It's basically an informal Q&A session which lasts about 20 minutes. You're certainly welcome to stay right here for all 3 sessions if you like, or you can pop in and out of the chat room at will. We have a lot in store for you tonight, so let's get rolling.
What is your most favorite part of being a Cub Scout?
Well, what I love most is
you get to make a tent with your dad,
make new friends,
build a pylon derby.
Do you think that there are things that boys can do that girls can't do?
No.
No.
No. People think, oh, girls don't want to do that. But actually, it's really fun for some girls.
it's fun for everybody, not just boys.
Welcome to the Cub.
Hi, my name is Renate Patrick and I'm the Vice Chair for Membership for the Sweetwater District. I'm here to talk about roundups for this year. Roundup orientation for pack leaders is scheduled for July 30th. This is the time when you will get your dates for the roundups for your pack's school. We also have roundup training scheduled for presenters. That is scheduled for July 28th. Even if you're in a pack, you are welcome to join us and be a presenter for other units. That would be really helpful. Our DEs are working really hard to get a good schedule together for us for the fall. You can anticipate that if your roundup last year was early, that it will be early again this year. We are expecting that as many of you can attend a roundup as possible, that you will. We really want our Cub Masters, our den leaders, and any older scouts that you really think would be great leaders and examples for new scouts to come and be a part of that. I'll be in the Cub breakout room later, so please feel free to ask any extra questions then.
Hi, I'm Ed Henderson, and I'd like to take a few moments to talk about Cub Leader position-specific training. Every young person in the Scouting program needs and deserves a leader who understands the aims of the program and knows how to deliver it with enthusiasm and fun. In short, a trained leader. Because they understand their role, trained leaders have a positive influence on the lives of youth. How well Scouting influences the lives of these youth depends on their leaders' understanding of the program and their responsibilities. Cub Scout Leader position-specific training has been developed to give new leaders the knowledge and skills, as well as to generate the enthusiasm that they need to be successful. There are 2 ways to get Cub Leader training in Sweetwater District. First is the face-to-face live training events. Experienced leaders implement the course in a comfortable setting at convenient times so new leaders can easily attend and learn. The new leaders can ask questions and real-world scenarios can be discussed. The course is about 4 hours long and is designed to provide Cub Scout leaders with the basic information they need to successfully carry out the duties of their position. This year, we will be conducting live sessions via video conference during the Cub Roundup season. We hope to schedule some in-person training if health and safety can be ensured. Now, the second opportunity is online leader training through BSA's Learn Center. It is best suited for someone who cannot find the time to attend a live session, and a new leader can work at their own pace while juggling all of life's other responsibilities. With either method, a caring adult can be transformed into a trained Cub Scout leader in just a short time. And the Scouts in your pack will have more fun, learn more, and are more likely to stay with the program. So come with me as I navigate the My.Scouting website and show you how to find online training. This tutorial uses Cub Den leaders and assistant Den leaders as the example, but the knowledge will get you any type of training you need or want within the Scouting program. First, let's find the My.Scouting webpage. Type my.scouting.org into the address line of your web browser or in a search box such as Google. You'll need a login to continue, so let's see what a new user needs to do to create one. Click the Create Account box and it will take you to a sign-up page. Enter your information in all the boxes, and when you've clicked through everything and created a password, go back and log in. Once you've logged in successfully, you'll see the My.Scouting dashboard. The graphics on the right are links to training. Of course, if your youth protection training has not been completed or is expired, start there. To get the leader training courses, click the BSA Learn Center graphic. That's where we're going tonight. You'll see youth protection again, plus all of BSA's programs. You can click the drop-down arrow for more information, or click the picture to continue. Here are the positions in Cub Scouting. We'll click the Den Leader training box to continue. This is the course, broken down into segments, and you can see how much time each segment will take. Click the blue Enroll box to add this to your learning plan. It will now show your progress as you go through the course, and when you need to stop, it will save your spot so you can start right back up where you left off. Clicking the Start button will get things rolling. Please remember that if you don't yet have a Scouting ID number, you should print all of your certificates when you finish courses. You can always link them later when your registration goes through. I hope this tutorial will help you, and I hope that it will also help your pack's leaders this fall. Remember, every Scout deserves a trained leader.
Hey there, it is I, Cub Master Matt, and I'm going to be teaching BALOO. BALOO stands for Basic Adult Leader Outdoor Orientation. What that really means is all these things behind me, I'm going to educate you on. This doesn't make you a master in any way, but it'll help you lead your packs on exciting and energetic and hopefully extremely fun outdoor camping activities. Why should you go to BALOO? Well, that's a great question. First of all, it's mandatory that someone in your pack who's going on the campout is BALOO trained. It's better to have multiple people so not one person is stuck going to every single campout. Some of the things we will be working on is knife safety, rope tying, cooking, a little first aid, usually on me, and then of course, we will make sure that you know how to set up a campsite for your packs. It's a lot of information, but with me, it's going to be a lot of fun. So it will be BALOO training October 2nd and 3rd, and we hope that you join us. Please sign up online for the BALOO training. I'll see you then.
Good evening. My name is Stacy Henderson, and I'm your District Vice Chair of a program. As many of you know, Simply the Best Fest usually occurs in the spring. But then COVID-19 came to town this year and messed up all of our original plans. Because we didn't want to disappoint our Scouts, we did what Scouters do. We regrouped, and then we made alternate plans. So now Simply the Best Fest will take place on Saturday, September 12th at Redeemer Presbyterian Church in Snellville. Simply the Best Fest will have a carnival feel to it this year. We'll have booths set up with fun things for Scouts to do, hot air balloon rides, which were very popular last year, and Ed Henderson will be back with a choice of his famous slow cook barbecue or all beef hot dogs for lunch. And this would be an awesome event for your pack to attend as a kickoff to the new scouting year, or to just get the whole gang back together to have a fun outing. And the best part for you pack leaders is your pack gets to have an outing they'll enjoy, and you don't have to do any of the planning. And what's not to love about that? An all-access armband is $15 per person and includes all of the activities, including a hot air balloon ride and a lunch plate. Extra lunch plates may be purchased separately. You can register online. If you have any questions or need more information, you can contact one of the Simply the Best Fest chairs, Beverly Price or Craig Knowlton. And this is an event your Cubs won't want to miss. We hope we see you there.
Hello, Sweetwater District Cubs and Cub leaders. My name's Mickey Pawlowski, and I'm here to talk to you about fall family camping. This year, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have your normal BBs, archery, and fishing. Along with that, we will have a decoration contest, a costume contest, tent or treating, a haunted trail, and a spooky campfire. So you should come prepared with your decorations and your treats and your costumes to have a spooktacular time. This is going to be October 30th through November 1st at Scoutland on Lake Lanier. It's $25 per family, and if you need to have instructions on how to sign up or register, you can look for the flyer on Sweetwater's website or pay at the Scout store. If you are affiliated with a troop that needs service hours, please get in contact with me so that I can arrange for you to be there and your Scouts to take part. Thank you so much.
In the lab late one night, when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun.
My son Will was a Cub Scout when he helped plant the trees around the new Snellville City Hall. The grounds had sod, but that was pretty much it. His pack, along with several other Sweetwater District packs and troops, and their families, all spent a sunny fall Saturday planting all the trees that you see surrounding City Hall today, and also the lawn. It was hard work, especially for a young boy, but the sense of personal satisfaction he gained was rewarding, and we all had fun working together towards a common goal. Will is an Eagle Scout and an adult now. He did a lot of amazing things throughout his scouting career. but he still considers that day of planting trees as one of his best days as a Cub Scout. And he has enjoyed watching his trees grow over the years. That says a lot about how service to others and to the community can make a positive impact on young lives. Do a Good Turn Day is a new event for Cub Scouts on the Sweetwater District event calendar. All Sweetwater Cub Scouts and their families are encouraged to spend Saturday, May 9th, 2021, participating in a worthwhile conservation project that will benefit the community. A specific project and location will be chosen later this year, and we'll make sure it's one that all Cub Scouts, from Lions to Arrow of Lights, will be able to participate in. Do a Good Turn Day will help Cub Scouts learn the benefits and satisfaction of helping their community, and will also have the added bonus of giving them the opportunity to earn service hours for their pack. We'll have more information on Do a Good Turn Day at Roundtable in early 2021. Now, since this is a new event, I need people, especially conservation enthusiasts, to brainstorm, share conservation project ideas, and just to lend their experience as we go about the process of choosing a suitable project and location for our Cubs. If you can assist me in that area, then please contact me. Thanks. We have a couple of quick announcements before we get started. For the health and safety of our Sweetwater Scouts, leaders, and their families, we'll adhere to the mandated guidelines set by the Council that are current at the time of each event. For NEGA's current COVID-19 guidelines, please visit nega-bsa.org and click on the COVID-19 box. All units will receive their program preview packet via email this year. Phil Nichols plans to begin emailing the packets on Friday, July 17th. If you don't receive yours within a few days, then please let him know. Additionally, you can access all district event flyers on the Sweetwater webpage. They can be found under Forms and Flyers or accessed through the district calendar. If you would prefer a printed copy of your program preview packet, then please email Phil Nichols so he can arrange for you to pick one up at the Lawrenceville Service Center. Thank you.
Hello, Sweetwater District. My name is Craig Pett. I am the Council President of the Northeast Georgia Council. But more importantly, I hope that we are friends. And if we are not yet friends, I hope that we become friends during this new Scout year. Now, let me begin by apologizing for not wearing a Scout uniform. I am currently in Utah helping take care of 2 young granddaughters and a brand new grandson. When I left Georgia, I thoughtlessly left my Scout uniform behind. The Sweetwater District contributes significantly to the success of Scouting in the Northeast Georgia Council. When we rolled out the virtual merit badge program in April, it was your leaders and volunteers that materially contributed to the success of that program. And I can't think of a district in our council that does more to reach out and include at-risk youth than the Sweetwater District. I thank you. Indeed, the Sweetwater District truly carries out the vision of the Boy Scouts of America, which is to prepare every eligible youth in America to become a responsible, participating citizen and leader who is guided by the Scout Oath and law. I won't hide from you that this year will be a challenging year. There will be obstacles we need to overcome. But as the leaders and volunteers like yourselves, they give me the optimism that Scouting in the Northeast Georgia Council will not only survive, but will also flourish. I am truly humble and grateful that I am able to journey the trail of Scouting with you during this new Scout year. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome to the 2020 Sweetwater District Program Preview. I know many of you in the district, but we have not met. I am Carter Wood, and it is my honor and privilege to serve as your council commissioner. Now, as a council officer, I should not play favorites towards any district, but I have a long association with Sweetwater. Over the years, I've been registered in one or another of your units, and one of my grandsons earned his Eagle in a Sweetwater troop. So yes, I know about your long, proud history. That history is about to be extended, and you will be a part of it with this program preview. Your district committee, along with their council partners, have a full, active, robust schedule of events lined up for you. I would suggest you take every advantage of what will be offered and use it for the sake of your units. As always, there is help available. Your District Commissioner Corps is experienced, trained, and dedicated to supporting you in any way they can. Contact them for any need or any question. Now, no matter how much history we have, this year will be so much different from any previous scouting season that we will all be learning together. Along with your great district committee and your District Commissioner Corps, Sweetwater will continue to excel. Best wishes and good scouting.
Good evening, Sweetwater. My name is Allison, and I'm your district popcorn colonel. We know the future right now is uncertain, but your district finance team and Northeast Georgia Council are here to support you. This year's theme for our district is We're Wild About Scouting. You'll see this theme at our popcorn kickoff, and we encourage you to take this theme, or a theme of your choosing, back to your unit kickoffs. The first thing we need is for the person that will be running your popcorn sale to register with Trails End. That way, we have your contact information to send you emails and updates as they become available. We also need one person from your unit, at least one person, to attend an Ideal Year of Scouting webinar. If you did not attend the one on July 7th, there's another opportunity on July 30th, but please make sure you register soon. Attendance to that webinar earns your unit one of their additional commission percentages on this year's sale. If you're a seasoned colonel, there are a lot of changes this year, so please watch your email for all of our updates. Online sales have already begun, and show and sale orders are due to me by July 31st, so please don't let that date slip by without sending your order. If you have any questions, please email, call, or text me. Thank you for your time, and let's go wild for scouting.
Good evening. Scouting is for everyone, and that includes children with special needs. My name is Matthew Schoen, and I'm on the Special Needs Advisory Committee. I am in charge of helping guide you as leaders in Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts into how to work with, modify, or accommodate your program to help children with special needs. I do want you to know that special needs does not just go for children with a mental or physical disability, but also children that may have psychological or emotional problems. I have a wealth of knowledge that helps you to guide your troops and packs to better serve your kids. Sir Powell did say in his original guide to scouting that scouting is for everybody, and he included those with special needs. That is a community that has not been addressed very much in our council, and I'd like to make that a big change. My job is for you to be able to contact me with issues, and then I may be able to come up with some solutions to help you. Please feel free to look me up. I am on the Sweetwater Adult Resources section. It's under SNAC for Special Needs Advisory Committee. Please have a great evening, and I hope the other activities are just as enjoyable. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Stacy Henderson and I'm here to talk about Hispanic Scouts Outreach. This is an initiative that we started last year to help our Spanish-speaking scouts and their parents gain a better understanding of the scouting program. We want every child in our district to have access to everything scouting has to offer and feel that bridging that Spanish-English language barrier is a big step in the right direction. Last year, we began with the Cub Roundups. We identified the areas in our district that have larger Spanish-speaking populations and provided bilingual interpreters at those roundups. We also started translating some of our flyers into Spanish and created a bilingual resource page on the Sweetwater webpage. With just a handful of dedicated volunteers, Hispanic Scouts Outreach was up and running. Now, as is normal with new endeavors, we had a couple of stumbles along the way, but we had several successes too. And even more important, we gained valuable knowledge in the process. We recognize that there is a lot more we can do to support our Spanish-speaking scouts, their families, and the leadership in our packs and troops. But we know we can't do it alone. So this year, we're working on building our team. The majority of what we do involves some knowledge of either written or spoken Spanish. However, while that is a plus, you don't have to be bilingual to be on the Hispanic Scouts Outreach team. If you believe in the benefits of scouting and want to help ensure that any kid who wants to be a scout has the opportunity to be a scout, regardless of the language they speak, then welcome home. Hispanic Scouts Outreach is the team for you. Now, I'll be holding a Hispanic Scouts Outreach meeting via Zoom in the next couple of weeks. If you're interested in joining the team, or maybe just want to find out a little more about us, then please email me so that I can send you a link to the meeting. I look forward to seeing you there.
Good evening, volunteers. Welcome to my segment talking about awards and recognition here in the Sweetwater District. My name is Randy Burtz. I know some of you know me, and those who do not know me, you can seek me out at any time at a district event or at any other time that you might have a question in the topics that we'll be talking about tonight. I will be doing a PowerPoint presentation so you'll see visually what I can provide to you. And later on, after the presentation, if you have a question, seek me out. Thank you. It's important to note that all volunteers are just like the Scouts and they wear the uniform. So in slide 2, let's focus on something that you may or may not know about. It's called square knots. What is a square knot? Well, knots are awarded for meeting training and also providing certain service accomplishments for the scouting efforts that you do either in the district or maybe even in the council. Question, is there a limit how many I can earn? Answer, no. So, when can I start earning a square knot? You can start earning that square knot right now. So, first thing is let's look at the next slide, and I'm going to show you a picture of a uniform, and you'll notice that these square knots are positioned over the left pocket, and you'll notice that it's in rows of 3. So that very bottom row touches the pocket flap, okay? And you can see a couple of things that were written on this slide that give you a little bit of an indication of what it is and where it is placed on the uniform. All right, we're going to move on to slide 4 from here. I'm going to give you a picture and description of a sample of certain knots that can be earned. And they read like this: the Den Leaders Training Award, the Scouters Training Award, the Scouters Key, the Unit Leader Award, the Religious Award, the William T. Hornaday Award. By the way, that Hornaday is for conservation. And if you don't know about that award, I encourage you to read up a little bit about it. And also we have the District Award of Merit. Each one of these specific awards are provided with a square knot. And that's when, once you earn those, then you can sew them onto your uniform and proudly display them. Next up, we're going to go to slide 5. First thing that you are taught by joining the Sweetwater District is we have a saying: Sweetwater is simply the best. I want you to know that we have the best volunteers and we are part of the best council. Therefore, we are simply the best. Each year, we like to award recognition to our best and brightest, and we have certain classifications that we award annually at our annual banquet. We award the Cub Leader of the Year, we award the Cub Master of the Year, the Troop Leader of the Year, the Scout Master of the Year, and a category I like, Rookie of the Year. And then in addition to those recognitions, we have what is the highest recognition that the district can award. Is called the District Award of Merit. You will see that by the next slide that we have a date on your calendar, and I want you to put this down. On slide 6, you will see a flyer that says we have a banquet that will be on Saturday, February 27th, 2021. Please put that on your calendar. This is an event that has no stress whatsoever. This is to have some good time with fellow Scouters. You get to mingle. You get to have a great meal. You got to come. And on the following slide, slide 7, I also wanted to share with you, if you didn't already have, you should know what the web address is for both the Sweetwater District and for the Northeast Georgia Council. We are at www.nega-bsa.org. It's right there in front of you. Always go to that source for the up-to-date information from both the district and from the council. It's a great place to find both calendar events and other things that might be going on in our council. And then on slide 8, take a look at that one and let me know what you think. I appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Tom Holloman, and I want to tell you about a great training experience for all adult leaders, Wood Badge. The primary purpose of the Wood Badge training experience is simple: to strengthen scouting in our units, district, and council. Every scout deserves a well-trained leader. It provides dedicated scouters with concepts, tools, and methods needed to be effective leaders. Wood Badge creates a structured opportunity to develop and apply critical leadership skills. Leadership is a skill that is used everywhere on a daily basis. Attending Wood Badge will make your scouting job easier. Attendees gain an in-depth understanding of the skills of leadership. The skills you learn will help you become a more effective leader in scouting, your career, your family, and your community life. Wood Badge is a 5-day course broken down into a 3-day weekend and a 2-day weekend. It will be held at Scoutland in Gainesville, April 16 through 18 and May 1st and 2nd, 2021. As a result of attending Wood Badge, you will acquire a global view of scouting as a family of interrelated, value-based programs providing age-appropriate activities for all our youth. You will become familiar with contemporary team leadership concepts. You will experience the stages of team development and practice leadership approaches appropriate for those stages. You'll have a great deal of fun in the company of interesting, like-minded individuals. You will develop a renewed commitment to provide scouting with the best possible leadership. There are 5 central themes used in the Wood Badge training. They are living the values, growing, connecting, guiding, and empowering. I encourage all adult leaders to make time for this life-changing training. You can register on the Northeast Georgia website under training. Also, if you are currently working on your ticket or have earned your Wood Badge beads, there will be a Wood Badge reunion at Scoutland August the 8th, 2020 from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Be sure and register for that. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Renate Patrick, and I am the Den Chief Trainer for Sweetwater District. In Sweetwater, we want our adults to be trained, but we also want our scouts who are working with other scouts to be trained as well. This training is scheduled to be held on September 26th at Trinity Lutheran in Lilburn. We would really love for any Den Chief who's going to be there to also have their troop adult and their pack adult to come and participate in the training with them. The training flyer is in your packet and it has my contact information on it. So please reach out if you have any questions or go to the website to register.
There's no one way to explore the world. My way is to push myself and never take the easy road.
I prefer a road that winds through forests and goes up mountains, because I've always been an adventurer at heart. That's why I can't wait to be a scout.
Because scouting will guide me to great things. It won't just teach me to navigate the woods with confidence, but it'll give me the confidence to navigate the world.
I'll enter the Scouts as the best version of myself today, and will grow into the best version of myself for my future.
Scouting will show me how to use bravery, trustworthiness, loyalty, and kindness to become a person I'm proud to be.
Because there's no one way to explore the world, and my way is in the Scouts. So
scout me in.
The Trading Post Camp Staff. The SciTech Camp Staff. The Dining Hall Camp Staff. The New Trail Camp Staff. The Launch Camp Staff. Upskill Camp Staff.
Hi, I'm Stacy Henderson, and I'm the Merit Badge Coordinator for Sweetwater District. As Merit Badge Coordinator, I have two main functions: as a resource for Merit Badge counselors and as a resource for troops. Now, as a resource for Merit Badge counselors, I work with both prospective and established counselors. For prospective counselors, I can guide you through the application process and answer any questions you may have. The application is fairly simple. You must fill out a new adult leader application. Yes, even if you're already a current leader. You need to fill out a Merit Badge Counselor information form and provide a copy of your current Youth Protection Training Certificate. Once we get your application submitted, please be aware that it can take up to 8 weeks for your approval email to arrive from Council, although it does often take less time than that. During that time, it's a good idea to go ahead and complete your Merit Badge Counselor training. And I can also provide you with some resources to help you feel confident and ready to hit the ground running once your approval comes through. For established Merit Badge counselors, I can assist you with adding or dropping merit badges from your resume, help you with problem solving, and answer questions. I need you to assist me as well, though. If you have any status changes, address, phone number, email, or if you simply wish to drop from the Merit Badge program, then I'd really appreciate you letting me know so that I can keep my list as up to date as possible. There is currently no other way for me to know about your status changes unless you tell me. Now for troops, I am a resource for Scoutmasters and advancement chairs. I can help you identify the registered merit badge counselors within your unit, assist you with locating counselors for specific merit badges from outside your unit, and answer questions. Most troops have in-house merit badge counselors, and it's good practice for you to maintain an up-to-date list of them. If your troop needs help getting your list started, then the Scoutmaster or Advancement Chair can contact me to request an accounting of your current merit badge counselors. Now with 137 active merit badges, it's hard for a troop to have a counselor for all of them. And sometimes a scout will request a merit badge that you don't have an in-house counselor for. When that happens, the Scoutmaster or their Advancement Chair can contact me and I'll assist in finding a counselor for that specific merit badge from outside your troop, but still within the Sweetwater district. Once I send the names and contact information for those merit badge counselors, then the Scoutmaster can provide that information to their scout and mentor them in the process of contacting the counselors to see if they're available to counsel at that time. Learning to make contact and work with merit badge counselors from outside their troop is a valuable life lesson for scouts. I should mention here that I am a resource for Scoutmasters and, by extension, advancement chairs only. Scouts and parents should not be encouraged to contact me directly, but must go through their Scoutmaster because, as a Scoutmaster, it is your privilege to guide your scout in this process. Now, you may be wondering why you wouldn't just access Scout Book to find merit badge counselors from outside your unit, and the answer is you can. However, please know that Northeast Georgia Council does not automatically upload registered merit badge counselors into Scout Book at this time. The counselors that you find in Scout Book have either put themselves there or have been put there by their troop leadership. As merit badge coordinator, I maintain a list of all Sweetwater District merit badge counselors, including those not registered in Scout Book. If you need to contact me, you can find me on the Sweetwater District webpage under Adult Leader Resources and Training, or you can email me directly. Don't hesitate to contact me if you need my services.
Good evening. My name is Bart Alcorn. I am the Sweetwater District Advancement Chair and Eagle Chair. Our next regularly scheduled in-person Eagle Scout Board Review session is currently scheduled for Saturday, July 18th. We will make the decision on whether or not to hold those in session or via teleconference no later than Monday, July 13th. Whether we conduct the board's review in person or via teleconference will depend upon guidelines coming from both national and council, as well as any state or local restrictions that might be in place at that time. While we prefer to do Eagle Scout Board's review in person, the safety and welfare of everyone involved is a paramount concern. Since most of our board members tend to fall into the over 65 crowd, that is one of our considerations. If you're turning in your Eagle Scout application booklet, please call ahead to ensure that someone is either at the Jefferson or Lawrenceville office that can accept the book for you. Both stores are limiting the number of people that can be in the store at any one time, and then they're requiring you or asking you to wear a mask. By calling ahead, it makes it easier for you to arrange for someone to meet you outside and avoid crowding the store. It is national BSA policy that Eagle Scout candidates not read their letters of recommendation. For that reason, if you have letters of recommendation, you need to turn them in with the booklet or have a registered leader other than the parents, if possible, scan those letters of reference and email them to me. My email address is readily available on the Sweetwater District area site of the Northeast Georgia Council's website under Eagle Scout candidates. The boards are conducted online using Zoom, so if you don't have that software installed, please do so in advance. Right now, we're conducting the board's review in two phases. we have a very short introductory meeting a day or two before the board. This is to make sure the technology works, everyone can get connected, to give an agenda and the process that's involved, and to answer any questions. This way, when we actually have the board a day or two later, we can conduct it almost as if we were in person. Everything's done the same ceremony, the same decorum, the same dignity. The only difference is we're not actually in the same room. Eagle Scout service projects are being handled via online right now. We used to do that. We went to in person. We're back to doing them online for the time being. Craig Knowlton, who's the Scoutmaster of 231, is also our Eagle Vice Chair. He is heading those up. His email address is Sweetwater ESSP, Eagle Scout Service Project, @gmail.com. Sweetwater ESSP @gmail. His address is also available on the Eagle Candidate section of the Sweetwater District section of the Northeast Georgia Council website.
Hi, my name is Craig Knowlton, and I'm here to discuss with you the Eagle Scout Service Project proposal and how we get that proposal started and submitted. The first thing you want to do is meet the 5 tests of an acceptable Eagle Scout Service project, and that is listed on the front page of your instructions for preparing your proposal. Item 1, it provides sufficient opportunity to meet the Eagle Scout Service project requirement. You must show that planning, development, and leadership will take place and how the 3 factors will benefit a religious institution, a school, or your community. So planning and leadership, project management have got to be shown on the first thing you're going to do. It appears to be feasible. You have to be able to do this project. And not just you being able to use the hand tools and the equipment that's required to produce the project, you have to be able to manage the people. So we had an instance where we had a gentleman that wanted to have an 18-foot tall scaffold built for his music director to be able to stand on and direct the band. Not feasible. So keep in mind, when you think something's not feasible, bring it to your parents or your coach, mentor, and let them understand what it is to make sure it's feasible. Safety issues will have to be addressed. There's a whole section at the very end that does nothing but address safety issues. Things like, where's the nearest fire hydrant? Where's the nearest ambulance station? Where's the nearest fire station? Who's going to be your dedicated safety person on the ground that you can go to? If somebody gets injured, if you've ever been in a wilderness first aid training or in a training accident, you'll see it goes downhill very quickly. You have to have somebody identified. So we want to make sure that all of your safety issues will be addressed. Action steps for further detailed planning are included. So while this is what we call a flyover, it's a broad expanse of this is what I want to do, this is my proposal, and this is how I'm going to show leadership and project management. You have to be able to go to the next level, the next step of digging deeper into not just I need 2x4s, but how many 2x4s, who's going to cut the 2x4s, and go into further planning and further development. And then are you on the right track with a reasonable chance for a positive experience? You can have a project that seems feasible, shows project management, shows leadership, but really is very, very difficult. It's something like working in a downtown urban environment trying to clean a contaminated river or clean a contaminated bank of a river or something. It's particularly difficult, especially in June, July, August in Georgia. So you want to make sure that what you're doing is on track with a reasonable chance for a positive experience, and not just for you, but for everybody else who's involved. When you're starting with your project, first thing you want to do is make sure you have the correct version. Your project will be denied immediately if it's not on the correct version. This version is January of 2019. It's a PDF fillable. This is the last version we had out, which is back in 2012. You see there's not much of a difference when you're looking at it. Look down in the lower left-hand corner, January 2019. It will not make it past the ESSP board if you don't have that filled out completely. So fill out the front of this, fill out all the other items you possibly can, and then work with your project beneficiary. The beneficiary is the person who's going to receive benefit and sign off on your proposal. They'll also have to sign off on your project in order to go before the Eagle board. Start your project plan once your proposal is approved. Strongly encouraged to prepare your project plan using the form in the workbook. We said strongly encouraged because I've been on Eagle boards before where somebody's brought us the Eagle proposal and the Eagle workbook and not the plan. It makes for a very difficult and extremely long Eagle board. I would suggest strongly that you make sure you have your proposal plan. If Beginning work on your project. Once your proposal has been fully approved and you have finished your project planning, only then may you be able to begin on your project. For a more in-depth tutorial on how to complete your ESSP and what the coaches and Life Scouts should be looking for, please go to the Eagle Scout Candidates page on Sweetwater website for more information. Hi, my name is Craig Knowlton. I am here to represent the Grand Lodge of Georgia and discuss with you the Grand Lodge of Georgia Free and Accepted Masons Masonic Eagle Award. The Masonic Eagle Award was established in 2010 by Albert F. Garner Jr. and approved at the Grand Lodge meeting in 2012. Since then, about 500 awards have been made to various Eagle Scouts in the state of Georgia. The presentation is usually made by a district deputy to the Grand Master, a member of the National Association of Masonic Scouters, or somebody that's representing the Grand Master. The criteria for it is that it may only be presented to a member in good standing of the Boy Scouts of America or a Boy Scout organization recognized by the Boy Scouts of America. The recipient must be active in religious, education, community, and civil affairs. The recipient must have demonstrated and contributed significantly to the scouting growth by sharing a wisdom and knowledge of scouting locally, statewide, or nationally. The award is applied for by filling out this form, the Eagle Scout Award application. It is signed by Tripp at the council level and then is sent down to the Grand Lodge of Georgia. It's processed at the Grand Lodge of Georgia by a committee of 5, 3 of which have to be past masters, which means they would be effectively the equivalent of, say, a scout master in a troop. Once that's been approved, the award comes back suitable for framing, and you have a neck award suitable for wearing during a court of honor or other event. If you have any other questions, please contact me, or you can go onto the Grand Lodge of Georgia's website for this application, and you can also go to the Sweetwater website for the application. Thank you.
Stacy Henderson here at the project site for our 2020 Sweetwater District Conservation Day. We're teaming up with Gwinnett County Parks and Rec on Saturday, September 19th at Yellow River Park to improve our green space by planting native species to attract pollinators and removing invasive species. This is a project that will not only benefit our community, but will benefit our scouts as well, because through their participation, they'll have the opportunity to earn service hours, the Conservation Good Turn Award, and the Eagle Required Environmental Science Merit Badge. The fee for Conservation Day is $12 and will include lunch and a Conservation Good Turn patch. This year, we're limited to the first 60 scouts, so you'll want to register online as soon as possible. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Sir Robert Baden-Powell said, "Leave this world a little better than you found it." And that's exactly what we plan to do on Conservation Day.
Hi, Joe Ashby here, Scoutmaster of Troop 552 and coordinator for the Fall 2020 Camporee. Well, the Camporee this year takes place November 6th through the 8th, and it's going to be at Scoutland, and we'll be also joined by the troops from Chattahoochee District. The fee is $10 per person, and registration is going to be online. And the theme this year, if you can't tell by the table, is Back to Nature. We're going to give scouts an opportunity to learn and practice their plant and animal identification skills, as well as work on other nature-related requirements for tenderfoot, second, and first class. And they're also going to have the opportunity to learn about selected merit badges that are nature-related, and other awards such as the Hornaday. And just like other camporees, there's going to be an element of competition. We're going to have troops, we're going to score the troops based on their participation visiting the various exhibits, and if they have a skid or a song at the evening's campfire, their campsite inspections, gateways, and the like. And you might actually be able to take home the coveted Golden Spatula Award for the best Dutch oven side dish. So please join us in November and work to add a ribbon or two to your troop flag. Help your scouts with advancement and to learn a little bit about God's creation and how scouts and scouters can help take care of it. Well, on a recruiting note, if any of you are interested in participating as staff, and have a particular merit badge, rank requirement, or other item like the Horn a Day that you're interested in sharing and in helping scouts with, please let me know. My information will be on the flyer. Okay, now for a little fun. Got a couple of pine cones on the table that you probably noticed. They're rather large. As a hint, they're not native to Georgia, but I have patches from the U.S. Forest Service exhibits at the National and the World Jamborees from 2005 to 2019, one for each cone. If you can email me and let me know what tree these come from, the patch sets will be yours. And just as a hint, again, like I said, they're not from Georgia. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Tom Holloman again. Just wanted to talk to you about Yule Log. Yule Log is a December activity for all Scouts BSA units in the Sweetwater and Appalachia districts. This year, it's scheduled for December 11th through 13th at Scoutland. The Old Timers organization will provide lunch for all Scouts and leaders, and then the Scouts will compete in several competitions such as flag raising, water boiling, signaling, and other activities. The day will be capped off by the hunting of the Yule Log and a celebration campfire. Unit registrations will start at the September Roundtable. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ed Henderson, and I'd like to talk to you about the Sweetwater Advance-A-Rama. Sweetwater Advance-A-Rama is a one-day merit badge clinic held every year at a local high school. AAR hosts around 600 scouts from multiple councils in 5 states. We are at Berkmar High School for many years, and most recently have moved to Shiloh High School. You can find a map on the AAR webpage. So we have some important changes for this year, which include: registration will now be completed on our district website. All event details are now also on the district website. All classes offered as well as prerequisites are already listed on our website based on expected class offerings. And we will again provide lunch to every registered scout, and adults can order themselves lunch separately if they want. We don't know what the situation will look like exactly in 6 months, but we're making plans to provide the same quality program we've been providing for many years. We believe that the quality of the experience is what keeps bringing scouts back year after year. We also know that with an event this large, there will be growing pains, especially when changing venues. But we're working hard to improve your check-in experience and speed up the lunch lines, and please know that this event requires the hard work of over 50 volunteers every year, and we're all dedicated to the scouting program. Early bird registration opens November 1st and lasts 3 weeks. You can register scouts for $12 during early bird. The regular fee will be $15 per scout, and additional lunches for parents and leaders will again be $5 each. Now we ask that you pre-order your additional lunches so we can make sure to have enough food on hand. Thank you.